Okay, use the pass spell the name of one of the 4 colors seen behind the letters without drawing over the same path twice. Oh, I see it. Oh my god. That took me way too long. Ooh, okay. Now we gotta do it all over again. And that, the top left, is also pretty important. Okay. Draw all the squares of the color that was spelled out on the first board. I did it! It said Ethel's grave! Are you joking me? Did I not do it the way they wanted me to do it? Or something?
Ethel's grave.
What did I do wrong last time? Did I accidentally press left at the end? Oh well. Ethel's grave, okay. Intriguing. Oh, since I...
Clara? I saw Charlotte.
How did she get in there? I just left, and she wasn't in there.
Up like her?
She went through the portrait.
Right through the wall.
No, how could she have gone through the passage? She's lying. She must be lying.
What? I said, it's something only I could possibly know.
Can you tell me a little about Harper? It seems like you two really didn't get along.
She blamed me for what happened to Charlotte.
Blamed you?
On some level, she was convinced it was me.
And it
I
wasn't?
let it go at first. She was just torn to shreds about the whole thing. But the more time went by, the more disturbed she got. She was obsessed with the idea that I had stolen part of Charlotte's locket.
That's a terrible, terrible thing to do to a deceased person. That's absolutely awful. Who would ever steal a locket from a dead person?
When I got near the railing,
right, Nancy?
She pushed, and I fell. By the time I got out of the hospital, she was gone. I can't say I wasn't relieved.
Not to be rude, but you don't look so great right now. Top 10 things not to say to a woman, Nancy. Have some tact. Nancy wouldn't know tact, though, if it came up to her and, like, smacked her in the face.
Colton thinks he was forced into the relationship with Jeline.
Forced? Please. Jessie's a gem. Any man be lucky to get the time of day from her. Don't tell a soul about this. But Colton,
you've mentioned it before, like in our first conversation.
Nothing big, so don't go jumping to conclusions. But his parents told me right away he's always
She's so keen to throw Colton under the bus.
Boy, but these fits of paranoia take hold of him now and again.
Did that ever worry you, considering he was dating your daughter?
A mother always worries. I'm not saying Colton is crazy. I'm saying give him some space.
It sure sounds like that's what you're saying.
Troubles.
I saw Charlotte.
Pretty scary, isn't it?
Yeah, you could say that. Still, there must be some sort of explanation.
You might be right. Just
what?
I don't know. This old house is playing tricks on my head.
Wade said you're the reason he went to jail. Is that true?
No. Wade is the reason Wade went to jail.
He does need to own up and take some responsibility.
Suits him.
Is that true?
Yeah, it is. What he doesn't get, what no one gets, is that I meant well.
It's the best thing for you to go to jail.
He broke the law. He broke into the factory, he damaged thousands of dollars of equipment, and scared the workers half to death. I didn't think he'd go to jail, though, and he knows that.
What did you think would happen?
I thought community service. An officer to keep him away from his crooked friends so he would finally straighten up. I planned on dropping the charges, but once the ball got rolling, I lost control of it. Wade ended up sitting across from a judge who wanted to make an example. And that was that. Wade has wanted his revenge ever since. It's stupid.
She's throwing everyone under the bus. There's no one she won't throw under the bus.
I mean, I don't think.
Can you tell me anything about your father that might be relevant?
Why would you ask me about my father?
Harper told me to.
No stone unturned, pursue all angles.
I don't believe you. Fine. I never knew who my daddy was. Happy to hear me say that?
I promise I didn't know.
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Why didn't your mother ever tell you?
I think one day she was gonna tell me, but she didn't live to get the chance.
I don't think we want to poke this particular beastie.
See you later.
Bye.
Okay, find Ethel's grave. I was gonna have some tea, because I've run out, so, you know, at least I was gonna give Nancy the pleasure in my stead. But then I was very rudely interrupted by Clara having a freak out. Can I really not dig up that patch of dirt? Like, do I really need some kind of tool? Can I not just, you know, do it? Oh, Nancy.
What's happening?
It's
I better get
always
some
when I'm
rest.
in that specific passage. Oh, that's spooky too. Okay, you know what? I should talk to Wade, because I haven't asked him what he was up to. Trying to get into Charlotte's bedroom. A man should never trespass into a lady's bedroom. Don't you know that, Wade?
You scared me.
Oh, we can't even
Clara
talk
told
to him
me
about
She
that.
never intended for you to go to jail.
Don't believe that.
Also, Nancy scares a lot of
Why
people.
not?
It's not
Because
just
it
you.
ain't true.
You're not special.
She used to come visit just to laugh at me through the glass. That was the price of hearing about home.
I'd better get going.
Get on out of here now.
He's so rude. Where is Ethel's grave?
This must be Ethel's
Oh.
grave.
Okay, this must be Ethel's grave. Now what? Do something with it. I'm stuck. Like, I never thought I would be. Like, I've played this game quite a few times. It's one of my favorites. I thought I knew it fairly well, but apparently not.
Clara mentioned you had some paranoia issues in the past. Is that true?
Happiness has never come easy to me. I've had to fight for it.
My
That
poor
involved seeing a
brave boy.
psychiatrist for a bit when I was a kid. Clara knows why I went, but still won't let it go.
Goodbye.
Later.
Who can I ask about Ethel's grave? Harper?
Speak.
Clara said you had a troubled childhood. Is that true?
Troubled? No, I was an angel. And I must have been quite the genius charmer, too, because one day they shipped me off, straight to the most elite private boarding school on the East Coast. At least that's what I believed was happening, until we were creeping up the long and whirly black driveway, and I caught my first glimpse of the bars on the windows. I became the first Thornton to be admitted to the Millicent P. Krauthammer Sanitarium for criminally insane girls and women of good social standing. I'm one of the few girls to actually graduate from that program. I got a little diploma that says Harper's no longer a danger to herself or others and everything. And just yesterday, the Alumni Association sent me one of them dried macaroni pictures inviting me to speak at a function. But as you can see, I am otherwise engaged.
Congratulations, Harper. I'm proud of you.
See you later.
Yes, leave.
Also, I looked at the walkthrough again, and I saw that there's a spade in here somewhere. Did I just get so distracted by Mr. Skinbag that I didn't see it? Where? Maybe that's what this game's issue is. Things are really difficult to find. Spade. Spade. Oh! That's
I
not
don't think I'm
good.
going to be able to fix that.
Haunted film. Yeah, I don't know an easy fix for that either, Nancy. Where the heck is this spade? This is the workshop. Right? Oh, there he is again! Mr. Skinbag! Cheering me on. Oh, there it is. It was literally on the wall. Okay. Okay, yeah. That's kind of on me, but I also don't think it was easy to distinguish from the rest of the environment. Okay, where's the, there we go. Ooh. She didn't write down the date of Ethel's death. Really? My goodness, Nancy. Although, does it say when Ethel died on here? No, it doesn't say specifically.
What's happening? I better get some rest.
Literally always in that one specific passage. And why do I always wake up looking towards Charlotte's door? It's creepy. It's creepy and it's unsettling and I do not like it. Okay. January 13th. So 1131933 maybe. We'll go back and see what actual numbers are on there to verify if that's right or not. I do love this game, but it's not without its flaws.
I should arrange these to match the date from Ethel's tombstone.
Okay, there we go. It really wasn't that difficult. Oh good, we've got the flower plate now.
What's happening?
Nancy!
I better get some rest.
I'm not going down there again. There's something very wrong with that passageway. Flower node. Okay. Here, I think.
Someone went
Great.
through a lot of trouble to hide this. It must be important.
Nancy literally robs 4 people's graves so far in this game. That's not at all a moral dilemma for her. Nope. I don't see any issue with that. What could be wrong about stealing from the graves of people who've passed away? Nothing wrong with that. Nope, not a thing. Okay, so what was the clue about this? I actually took a picture of it. Each of the 4 edges are equal to the plaque's 1st and 7th numbers side by side. The hell? The plaque. What's the Franklin's grave plaque? Franklin's memorial? Yes. Okay, the 1st and 7th numbers side by side. I don't even know where Franklin's memorial is. So that's 18. So each of the 4 edges are equal to that. So one could be like that. A math puzzle. This isn't my strong suit, but I don't mind this puzzle too much. I quite enjoy it, in fact. So that's 19. A lot of unsettling sounds happening. I'm just trying to focus on the puzzle. Please stop haunting me while I'm doing a math puzzle. I'm getting the calculator out. This is getting serious. I did it.
Jeline?
Oh my god, Winona Ryder, is that
Yes?
you?
You're safe.
I don't know who you are.
Fair point.
Nancy, Wade hired me to help find you.
Really? Wade?
Well,
Yeah,
Wade
he
didn't
seemed
hire you,
really
Nancy.
Oh man,
She left that part
family's
out.
just a hot mess. What is wrong with us, Nancy? You can't tell anyone you've seen me. No one.
So you did run away.
No, I can't say what happened, and you can't either.
I can't agree to that. I came here to find you.
Good for you, but I came down here not to be found.
Good for you. Fair enough. So I just realized my camera stopped working for like the past 40 minutes, so that's great. But I've got it working now, I think. Hopefully that won't happen again. I knew it. My computer is haunted. It wasn't the game that was haunted, it was my computer. The ghost in the machine. But hopefully we're back in business now.
Let me help you.
Fine. You haven't left me much
Ghost
of a choice.
business.
You were hiding out in the tunnels because you and Harper are working together? Why?
I didn't come here intending anything more than a good scare. Harper found out I was coming and snuck up on me.
She almost died. I had to give her a paper bag for the breathing to calm her down.
I love Harper's commentary. Someone else
You
needs a
shouldn't be proud of
paper
that.
bag, I
Oh,
think.
grow up. You didn't die.
I'd been told my whole life that Harper was crazy.
What a coincidence. Me too.
Ignore her for a second. Come here.
Secrets don't make friends.
Look, she's not as nuts as she seems.
That, as they say, is debatable, my dear
Harper,
lamb.
please.
Stop it. She needs to know. Leave if you don't want to listen, but it needs to be said.
I'm sorry, Jeline. I'll go.
The night of the fire, Harper was there. My whole life, my mother's kept me away from Harper. Said it was for my own good. I came here looking for Charlotte's ghost, but instead Harper found me. She told me that my mother was responsible for Charlotte's death, and I stayed to listen. I didn't laugh. I didn't run away. I stayed and listened to every word, because she's so cold. And I believe that it might be true. I don't know if I'm going crazy or if I'm already there, but I have to know. Please, I need your help.
I feel like this does disagree with what Colton said about Jeline, like, loving her family. She's like, I always thought my mother was cold. I kind of always thought she might be capable of murder. It's like, is that something that a loving, caring, unconditional daughter says? Like, I don't think so.
What can I do to help?
We've been doing this Harper's way, but we're running out of time. I need you to get the necklace from my mother's briefcase. I'll get Harper to distract her.
Why? What's so special about it?
Charlotte told Harper to open the locket if anything ever happened to her. But if we don't open it the right way, it'll destroy what's inside. Here, this will help you open the briefcase.
Oh my. Okay.
My mother knows about the locket. That's why she never lets the necklace out of her sight. You need to find a way to get it.
What made you trust Harper?
I wished I could explain. I've been asking myself the same thing. My mother had us convinced that Harper was dangerous. I think my mother's been putting this whole family under her thumb, me included, to keep us from finding whatever it was Charlotte was about to do.
I better get going.
Please hurry.
This is where the story really starts to get juicy. I do love how so many of the puzzles in this game involve, like, Thornton family history. It's just such a great way to do puzzles. Like, they really tie into the story and get you interested in the history, like, whether you want to or not, you know? I just think it's great. Okay, we gotta do some research. Help me. Oh, a spookening. Okay, Belle Boyd. Was she a Confederate spy? She was a Confederate spy. Okay, it was on Oct 30th. So, no. Cornelia. Wait, was it 1924? No, she died in 1971. I think it was 54 workers, but I guess we should go double check. Wait, you'll never guess who I found. It was 54. Jeline is serving fried chicken. No, she's not. No, Harper only caused minor injuries. I remember that specifically. Okay, great. I can't believe that's one of the clues for the briefcase. Do you think Clara designed it that way herself? Can I actually tell anyone that I found Jeline? Like, Jeline's fine. You don't need to worry or stress anymore. Nope.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I
Get
mean,
on
that's
outta here
one of
now.
Nancy's main talents, creeping around. Sleuthing, eavesdropping, asking insensitive questions, and creeping around.
Hello.
Why don't you leave so I can look at your briefcase?
Is it true Harper was committed?
What? No. She went to a boarding school. It was compulsory, but it wasn't an asylum. Although she was very theatrical about the whole affair. Where did you hear that?
From Harper.
If Harper is actually here,
Oh,
stay
shit.
away from her.
I got an achievement. Wow. Historian. Good for me. How do I get her to leave?
Harper really was down there. I'm not making things up.
What do you want from me?
Nothing. I
Oh,
just
your
want to find
money?
Jeline, like you.
Then no more games now, okay?
I'm telling the truth.
Nancy, enough. Just go away.
Let me have some tea, because I think, is there an achievement about drinking a lot of tea? I'd like to get that one too. Let's have more mint tea. Just a wee bit of sugar. Okay, I think maybe I have to go in the secret passage and spy and see when she leaves the room. Hello, is this... Oh. Clara leaving. That's the sound we like to hear.
Time to snoop.
Time to snoop. Wait. Oh, I wanted to look through the people, but... Oh well.
Locked.
Yeah, we know it's locked.
Right combination.
So, yes, Belle Boyd was a Confederate spy. Turn on 2 and 5. Charlotte's Ball was not on October 31st. 1 and 4. Cornelia died in 1971. Turn on 6. 54 workers did die. Turn on 10. Jeline is not serving fried chicken. Turn on 14. Harper caused minor injuries, which is 13.
Got it.
Yes. Yes. The master of unlocking.
This must be what Jeline was looking for.
Okay, yeah, Nancy did steal part of the necklace. Wait, is there nothing else I can look at in here? No important clues or anything? Okay. So Hiram's the guy whose eyes we look out of when we're in the secret passageway. That's so fun in Scooby-Doo. I love it. I found it.
I found the necklace.
Good. Wait, shoot. It's missing a front piece. I need you to find it.
I think I already have it.
It triggers the opening mechanism. This necklace was used by spies in the Civil War. If you open it without the missing piece, it shreds the message inside.
I found the locket. Here.
I can't open it. I'm going to need
of
your help.
course. Everyone always
This
does.
looks like it matches one of the notes I found.
It does. Oh, this one? Mom, 1867. Were right. So this was Charlotte's locket. Her mom was Mariana. So we've got to spell out Mariana and then whoever was born or died in 1867. And then Emmeline, 1867. Hiriam. This is terrifying. I'm worried I'm going to shred the message inside like a little fool. Is that not it? Did I do it wrong? Did I spell these names right? Oh, it's Mariana. I think I put in Marianne. Well, that would explain that.
That's it. Here you go.
Simple.
What's it say?
I can't. I'm gonna go see her myself.
What does it say?
If Jeline confronts Clara, things could get dangerous fast.
I don't know what this is referring to. Jump in for me, game. See if anyone on the property can help. Harper would be my best guess, but she's not here. Maybe Wade or Carlton? I assume we don't want to ask Clara, considering.
I think it's time I tell you about that thing I forgot.
Yeah, maybe
The
it
night of the
is.
fire. I was there.
He
I
pushed
found Charlotte
Clara
leaving the
in.
crypt. She was really upset. I must have said something to her because she came over to me. I could tell she wanted to say something. But it was like someone took her voice. She gave me this big hug and ran off. And she gave me this. I think she wants me to give this to you.
Go dig behind the next symbol in the sequence. Oh, it's like White Wolf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we want one that's like two sixes.
I wish I had known what to do that night. I wish I could have saved her.
You were just a kid.
Yeah, and I acted like a kid and ran away. And I hid. I closed my eyes and wished with all my might that someone would...
Oh, so this is probably why he had therapy when he was a kid.
But I think I saw someone else there.
I think he should still be
The
in
fire wasn't
therapy,
an accident.
to be
No.
honest.
I'm afraid whoever did it took Jess.
better get
Well, I
going.
could reassure you on that point, Carlton, but I won't. I actually never understood this puzzle either. I was like, oh, I don't get these symbols, but now I do. That's 9. Do Do I need to get the generator working again? The flaps. What generator? Flaps. What are they talking about? I thought it was down that tunnel that I was just in, but maybe not.
What's happening?
Oh, biggest mistake of my life. Stop being so sleepy, Nancy. I think I would appreciate like a little soporific tunnel in my life, though. I need that sometimes when I struggle to get to sleep. Just a little tunnel I could go down, and then suddenly, magically, I'd be feeling very sleepy. Okay, how do I do that?
The motor won't work unless I find a way to move that ball bearing down into the shaft.
I totally forgotten about this puzzle as well, but I've realized that I don't like it. I don't like it, Sam I Am. No, maybe I just need to just go back. Oh, but I think I might have messed up, actually. I think I need one of the ones at the top to be open. So I need to go back up here. I don't like this puzzle. You know what? I've decided. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. Okay, there we go. I thought I was gonna have to restart, to be honest, and I was absolutely hating that idea, but we persevered. I did it. I didn't even have to look at a walkthrough. And now we got the lights on. Okay, this is the one.
Found something.
A secret.
Cool. A hidden safe.
A hidden safe.
I bet there's a sequence to push these in.
No, I don't like this puzzle. Didn't we read something about levers? Align the notches to the outside levers. You know what? I've decided that I'm not in the mood. Maybe I should just give it the old college try. Oh, it's a tile puzzle. Okay, never mind. Okay, completely naturally and on my own, I made it into the safe. We can all collectively get together and agree to believe that lie, right?
If this is what Claire was trying to keep hidden, I think she's the one who started the fire that night.
It's a codicil to a will. I give and devise and bequeath to Clara Olivia Thornton, a resident of the county of Chatham, 100% of my estate, property, and effects. That is certainly a motive. Okay, nothing else interesting in there, like a rusty goblet. Who would keep... Oh no.
I better get out of here.
Okay, here's where the multiple endings of Ghost of Thornton Hall come in. You gotta make sure to save all your friends. Oops, oh my god. Going the wrong way. Like, I'm gonna be a good person and save them.
Help!
Whereas he could just choose to be selfish and save yourself.
Bad shape. I can't carry her.
But I'm too much of an empath to
I bet we could build something
leave
to get
them.
her out.
Leave them
Use
behind.
this to build a makeshift wheelbarrow.
Okay. Oh, yeah, take that. Thank God they've got so much random junk in their cellar. Is that... Okay, we need at least one more wheel. This is a really difficult puzzle. Okay, there we go. Wait, or do we need 4 wheels? No, a wheelbarrow only has 2 wheels. Yeah. No, what? What do you mean, What's wrong with it? What's wrong with my little makeshift wheelbarrow? Good old reliable. I guess not so much to Nancy. Anything here? Any bits of junk I can take? Anyone got any junk? Oh, we gotta attach the wheels. I guess that makes sense as a safety precaution.
I'll get her out. Nancy, my mother's upstairs. She's in the bedroom. It's too dangerous to ask you to help. You decide.
I guess I better get her out, even though it means having to do the clock puzzle again. Suffered? You got all her money.
Come with me. It's too late for us. She'll never let us leave.
Yeah, you can stay here if you
I
want.
did this once. I can do it again.
I'm sorry.
You did this. The walkthrough did it for me before.
I sat at your grave every night for a year. And I said, I'm sorry. I didn't want you to die. You had so much, and I had nothing. And now you want my life. You want me to rot in some prison. Well, I can't keep running from you, Charlotte.
Oh my god, we're running out of time. Well, I had to make that joke at least once. Maybe I will actually run out of time. But I'm sure they're pretty generous with the timing on this puzzle, because it can be a bit of a bitch. Like, especially generous on Junior, I would think. Come on, my brave little clock boys. Just in time. I see what you did there, Nancy. Although, this is no time for puns. That was actually unintentional. Yeah, you deserve to go to prison. Get out of there. Oh my god, hurry it up, lady. I will push you out of this house yourself if I have to.
Nancy, you made it.
Dear Ned, I was able to pull Clara out of the fire just in time. We rushed out the front door before the stairs collapsed. Imagine my relief when I saw that Jeline and Harper had made it out safely as well. Clara finally told Jeline the truth, and about how sure she was that she'd be pushed out of the family entirely when she discovered Charlotte had changed her will. How jealous and powerless she felt the night she lit the match, and how badly she wanted to scare Charlotte. How quickly the fire got out of control, and how heartbroken she was at Charlotte's death.
Wait, maybe she changed it to Clara getting no money?
Jeline later said that
I should have taken a closer look at the codicil.
Who wasn't a cold-blooded killer, just a woman so dedicated to hiding from her past, she lost herself. The fire department traced the source of the blaze back to the faulty furnace in the basement, and insisted we all visit the hospital for exposure to toxic fumes. The doctor I saw explained that carbon monoxide from Harper's furnace may be the cause of some of the unexplained things I saw around the house.
No, Mr. Skinbag is real. I believe in him. I'm a Mr. Skinbag believer.
From faulty heaters.
A Mr. Skinbag truther. He is real. He's out there.
She's offered Wade a position on the board.
How generous
and
of her.
tasked him with keeping an eye on the day-to-day operations of the company's labor force. I imagine he'll take her up on the offer once he's back from a trip to visit a certain former ghost hunter.
Oh my god, let it go, Wade. No, Savannah!
I was a bit annoyed when I found out what Savannah hadn't told me about this case. But I have to admit, I'm really hoping things work out for those two. Colton and Jeline seem like they're on the road to patching up their friendship. They both seemed mutually relieved to dissolve the engagement. Colton has a lot to iron out with his parents and his relationship with Lexi, but he seems determined to do things on his own terms. Harper
I miss seeing, like, the actual letter.
After an exhaustive search,
like, this is
Wade
cool,
and Jeline
but
tracked
I love
Harper
seeing
down and
a
convinced her to
physical
rejoin
letter
the
that
family.
Nancy's written,
Years
and
of
then
Clara's
little
manipulation
accompanying
left her a bit
pictures.
suspicious of the offer at first, but she finally agreed, provided she could completely raze Thornton Hall.
Interesting.
And in its place, build a public park dedicated to the memory of the lives lost on Black Rock Island. Jeline loved the idea and considered it the first meaningful step toward building a company and a family that would have made Charlotte proud. If you ever
Isn't
find
that
yourself visiting
sweet?
Black Rock Island, the creepiest thing you're likely to encounter is Harper enjoying a good book next to the tombstone that bears her name.
She's so awesome.
And maybe those trees, but it's not their fault they look like that. As for me, I'm looking
Oh,
forward
we do
to
get to
good
see a
old
bit of her actual
non-haunted
letter.
River Heights.
Okay, I redact
Can't
that
wait to see
then.
you.
I redact that
Love,
statement.
Nancy.
Oh, what nursery rhyme? It was Ladybug, Ladybug, of course. Words. Spoiler free. Oh, technically, I guess that's true. What? I didn't get Brewmaster? I'm so upset. Spooks galore. Humanitarian, historian, trivia tamer, eerie epitaphs. I am so upset I didn't get Brewmaster. I should have tried harder. I really should have. Okay, and that was Ghost of Thornton Hall, one of my favorite Nancy Drew games, and truly an incredibly atmospheric one. Like I said before, it's not a perfect Nancy Drew game, but gosh darn it, is it a good one. What do you think of Ghost of Thornton Hall? How does it fit in your personal ranking of the games? I would love to know.